everybody. This is Sam, the Frugal Hugel gardener. I'm standing outside in front of my banana plants, and I'm going to show you the different ways I support my banana plants when they're fruiting, when they got heavy racks on them. Because if you don't support them, more than likely it's going to blow over by the weight of the banana rack and by the wind and so forth. So there's several ways that I support the banana racks, and I had a question on how to prop up a banana plant when it's leaning over to somebody's yard. Because if it's leaning over to somebody's yard or leaning over your driveway or something like that, you can't use bamboo and you can't use PVC and so forth because it gets in your way. I'll show you what I mean. Bamboo holding that rack up, and it's coming down right here where I drive my vehicle. And right over here, I got PVC holding up this banana plant because we have a rack coming in. But the problem with this is, you see where it comes down? Well, I have to fit my truck and trailer between there and over there, and it's real close. So there's a good method and a good way to prop up banana plants where you won't have any bamboo and you won't have any PVC or whatever you use in your way. So what I'm going to show you is, instead of using bamboo or PVC or 2x4s or anything like that, you could use some rope, you could use string, you could use a strap, anything that is strong. These are thick because I want you to see in the video, and if I used a thinner line, you wouldn't be able to see it. A small little PVC pipe right over here. This is just one that I use on the cattle panels. There's a slit down it, but all you need is a PVC pipe, and then either a piece of rebar or a stick or anything like that, even a T-post that you can put in the ground to tie the rope up to. So with that said, let me show you how it goes. Okay, so I'm in the sun. It is really hot outside. So, I could use the rope and I could use the straps. It doesn't matter. I think you'll probably see either of these nice and clearly. So I'm going to use the rope over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and tie the rope. Around the PVC pipe. Nice and snug. Okay, so that's on there real good. So let me show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so on the other side of the rope, I'm just going to make a little loop right over here like this. Once again, it could be thick rope, thin rope, strap, it don't matter. Now I have a PVC pipe, and at the end of it, I put a little hook. You don't need a hook. You could go ahead and use tape or whatever you want. But the main purpose is you just want to get this end of the rope. Hopefully you can see that. You want to get this end of the rope up right over here. Like that. Okay, so that rope's over there. So now I'm just going to pull this end of the rope down right here. Okay, so I got that rope up with a banana rack, in this case where the bud is on the stalk and the stalk is coming out of the plant. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull this down. Okay, and if you see, this piece right here is going to go up. Okay. So you can see now, that piece of PVC pipe over there, not this. This is holding the plant now, it's supporting it. But I'm talking about that one right there is going to support that rack. Okay, so hopefully you're following. I put it up and over, so when it goes up, it catches on the stalk that is supporting the bud, and it will be supporting your banana rack. And now I have this rope. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this rope and I'm going to throw it that way so I could pull the plant back. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put this whole rope right on here. And you may or may not be able to see this. We'll see. And then I'm going to lift it and see if I can push it back right through all of that. Like that. Okay. Now, hopefully I could go on the other side and find it. So let's go look. Okay, so right over here you can see there's the pole. Here's the rope right here. I'm going to take the rope off. Remember, I'm holding the camera with one hand, so... But anyway, let me do this. Okay, so I got the rope off, and here's the pole. Right there. So I'm removing the pole. Okay, the pole's gone. Now I'm left with this rope. So I'm going to pull all this rope down and out. I need both hands really, but here it is. Okay, so the rope's out, so we just have this piece right there. So let me set up the camera. Okay, so right up on top, I got the rope pulled through, and that piece of PVC is secure under the stalk, and the rope's coming out the other side of the banana plants. Now, with the cost of PVC pipe, it's you know, you're looking at $10 to $20 per PVC pipe nowadays. You want to use 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, all the way up to 2 inch. The larger the better. And the same thing with bamboo. If you don't have access to bamboo, you know, you can't do this. And even if you had access, like I did at one time, after a year or two, they get brittle and they don't hold up and they don't support your banana plant. So PVC works great, but I'm limited to the PVC pipe I have. So rope or strap or string, twine, whatever is a good way to prop them up. So let me show you the other ways that I prop up my banana plants. Okay, so right over here is a nice rack of blue Java, and as you can see, I have PVC pipe. I believe this is 1.25 inch, and I have a rope attached to each PVC pipe so it cradles it and supports the stalk, which then holds up the banana rack. See the rope right there? The rope is holding up on the stalk, it's crisscrossed, and it's holding up the banana rack just like that. Okay, so right over here, I got a bud with some banana blossoms that are turning into banana fingers, banana hands, and this will be a banana rack soon. And if you look, that's metal pipe, metal conduit right over here. This is metal conduit that I have crisscrossed with a rope attached like that, creating an X. That's supporting the stalk. And that's holding up this rack right here. So I use whatever's available in my scrap pile. So let's go see what else I use. Okay, so this is some bamboo, but it's getting old and it's getting brittle. It's crossed, it's holding the stalk up. But look at it, see it's splitting right here? Well, this here is not going to be good after this next use. So see what happens to bamboo after a while? Okay, so moving right over here, check this out. Now over here, see I have some 2-inch PVC pipe, real thick. Now, I didn't set out to go find 2-inch PVC pipe, but I seen somebody that was getting rid of a whole pile of used PVC pipe. So I went down, sweated my butt off, and I scrapped and I picked it all up. I cut the elbows off of the ends and the brackets that were on the ends, and they're still really nice PVC pipes that I'm utilizing just like this. See that? That's propping it up. It's holding up that big rack. And this plant, see it leaning? This plant right here is now supported, and the plant isn't gonna be pulled down by the weight of the rack, and it's not gonna snap at the base. So those are 2 grand names over there. And then right over here, I did the same thing. I got a dwarf Cavendish held up by 2-inch, and I still have to get some more. So let's go see what else I got. Okay, so right over here is a nice rack. It's a Namwa ice cream banana plant. And as you can see, it's held up by some gray conduit. This is, I don't know, 1 3/4. It's pretty thick. I don't think it's 2-inch. But anyway, you see it's thick and it's supporting it. So basically what I'm showing you is I support my banana plants a lot of different ways. I like the PVC method. These PVC pipes are going to last forever just about. They're the thick wall. You just seen that one piece of bamboo that's holding up that one plant over there. It's starting to crack. So this is probably the last time I'll be able to use that, to where the PVC pipe, anytime I find some, I'm going to get it, because they really do a good job and they last forever. So with that said, I could walk around my whole property and you'll see bamboo and you'll see PVC pipe. PVC pipe is normally 10 foot, but I have a lot of them that were scrapped that are like, 6 and 7 feet, and I utilize those too for the smaller dwarfs that never grew real tall. They're lower, so you got to see what works best for you. So let's continue, and I'll show you how the rope is going to come into play. Okay, so here's the rope on the back side. I'm just going to go ahead and pull it right over here. Okay, so you could take this and you could pound it in the ground. And you could take your rope and you could put it around that, and that's going to support it. Well, right over here, I have a pipe. Let me do it this way. I have a pipe on my bed. So I could just take it like that. And I could pull this nice and tight, like that. And tie it off. So you can see it's tied off on a pipe. It could have been on a piece of rebar or anything you stick in the ground. You could tie it to a fence or anything you got available. You can see it goes up and through right here. So let's go look what it's holding up. Okay, so this is the PVC pipe that was holding it up. I'm going to remove it. I don't need that anymore. I could use it somewhere else. And if you look right over here, see that PVC pipe? I got the rope on it. It's connected sideways. It's holding up the plant where the stalk comes out. That's real important. You want to get that up as high as you can. And that's supporting this bud right here. So once that bud turns into a banana rack, that plant is held up by that rope and the PVC pipe and the pipe that's in the ground to my raised bed. So let's see the problem that solved. Okay, so if you remember earlier, that PVC came down and was where I drive my truck and my trailer and my tractor, and my trailer just about hits it, so I have to move over this side and it hits the pallet over here. I'm going to get a flat. And basically, you don't want the bamboos to go out into where you're going to drive your trailers or your vehicle or anything like that. So now the string is going up, over, and down, and that is real sturdy. It's not going anywhere. So that's a really good way and an inexpensive way. If you get rope, that's only maybe a 15, 20 foot section of rope. What's that going to cost you? $2? I don't know. One 10-foot section of PVC pipe goes between $10 and $20. So it's a whole lot cheaper. Plus it really supports it really well, and it's out of your way. Okay, so hey, this is Sam the Frugal Hugel Gardener. I hope you enjoyed my little video of the different ways that I go ahead and I support my banana plants when they have large racks on them, even a small rack. We could get gusts of winds like a hurricane or a tropical storm, and that could blow over your plants. So using that string method is even good for that. Far so better than using PVC or using bamboo. I like this method. It works really well. So hey, if you like my video, give me a like, give me a share. Come on over to my Facebook page. Come on over to my banana group. Yes, we have a banana group on Facebook. It's called Florida Banana Lovers. It's a group on Facebook. Or just go down to the link below, click on it. That will take you to the group. Or go on our website. It's floridabananalovers.com. Click on that link and that will take you to our Facebook group. In either case, you really want to sign up to our free banana group. You'll see other methods that we use. In reality, we use it, not just tell you about it. You'll see members posting questions, photos. I'll post videos and photos. You got members there willing to help and give you advice if you got banana problems. There's a whole bunch of reasons why you should be there. So with that said, hope to see you there later.